Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Aastha Dhami and I make videos about a lot of things. So today I thought I would make this video wherein I'll discuss the worst interview experiences that I've ever had. So I've seen that most people would, like how normally we show mostly our successes or things that are going well in life, and similarly for interviews you would find a lot of videos where people would say, I cracked this interview or that interview, but no one talks about their worst experience. So today I'm going to do exactly that. This is broadly to give you an idea that not all interviews that you give will be amazing. I mean, mostly out there people talk about the best experiences, like how they got in and how they cracked interviews, but it cannot happen that you have never had a bad interview experience, because a bad interview experience is what leads you to a good one. So yeah, if you're interested in getting to know how I prepare for my interviews, I have already made a video about that. You can check that out. And yeah, but before we proceed, I have some exciting news. UNACADEMY is set to launch one of the biggest tests of the year for students of classes 7 to 12. This is a free to register all India mock test with some unbelievable rewards to be won. Please make a note that the duration of the test will be 1 hour, and this will be conducted on January 23rd, January 29th, Feb 6th and Feb 13th. All participants stand a chance to win a college grant of 20 lakhs. And yes, you heard that right. Top scorers will win 100% scholarship for their graduation and post-graduation. Additionally, you can win many more exciting prizes: MacBook, iPhone, iPad and many more. Do use this chance to turbocharge your NEET, IIT, JEE and class exam preparation, as this test will be followed by a detailed scorecard. Also, you can test the waters by practicing a 30-minute practice test starting from January 15th. So please click the link in the description box or log on to the link to register for the test. Also, please note that college grant is only valid for tests conducted on January 29th and Feb 13th.
Apart from this, UNACADEMY also hosts All India Mock Test Series for JEE 2022. This is an all-India level test for JEE Mains Prep. It has curated questions by top educators and video solutions to each question. Also, at the end, detailed test reports to identify areas of strength and improvement will be generated, which I think is so cool.
Also, you can use my referral code WORLD to register for free. And yeah, so now let's proceed with the video and let me tell you about the worst interview experience that I've ever had till now. Yeah, so the first interview I would like to talk about is with the WIPRO campus placement interview. So this interview actually was a little weird, because the thing is, I was in my last year of college and I already had an offer from Infosys. Like, it wasn't revealed, but I already knew that I will be in. So I was a little chill about this WIPRO interview. I had cracked the aptitude and it was time for the technical round, and it was a very normal environment where people were just going through questions and interviews were happening. You know how it is during campus placements, okay? And this was the scenario of the room that where we were waiting for our interviews. Everyone is talking about this one room, that you don't go to that room, because the interviewer in that room is not sending anyone to the HR round and he's very rude. And I was pretty chill because I knew that I had already gotten into Infosys, and I mean, I was not exactly that serious about the interview, which is wrong, you guys. If you have one offer, try to get more offers. I mean, it's difficult knowing when your brain knows that you already have one offer. It becomes a little difficult to push yourself for to prepare for other interviews, but it actually is helpful, because in future you'll be having more options, and who doesn't like that? So Anyways, but I was a kid, I was stupid, and I just was not interested in WIPRO interview. But as soon as my my turn came, I was standing in a line, and I told the guy who was sending us for the interview, because I knew him, that I don't want to go to that room which people are saying the interviewer is rude, so I don't want to go to that room. And he was like, okay, fine, if you don't want to go to the room, you just wait a little, because all the other rooms are occupied. You only have chance to go to that room. And I said, no, I don't want to go to that room. And actually I was standing just near that room. So that room was, just imagine the room is here and I'm standing here, and all the other rooms are occupied. Already the interviews are going. Okay, but what happened was, the interviewer actually came out of the room and he started shouting that I have been waiting for so long and no one is coming in, so are we done with the interviews or what? So my friend just looked at me with that, you know, appeal in his eyes ki please go. And I was like, theek hai, let's just go anyways, I am not that serious about the interview. So I said, okay, I'm next, I'll go. And I actually ended up being interviewed by that guy. The guy was rude. He started with very basic Java questions and C++ questions, which I was able to tell, but let me be honest, I wasn't very confident and I was not, you know, prepared also. So it was a very chill thing for me. Me being very negligent and ignorant person back in college, I was not prepared at all, not interested. So he was asking me questions and I was trying to answer. Then he was like, I think, Aastha, you haven't done anything. Out of the blues, he just says, I think, Aastha, you have not done anything in your 4 years of BTech and you have wasted your 4 years. And I don't know, when he said that out of the blues, like, he was giving me questions and I was actually solving them. So I was not that bad, I would say. But when he said that, I was heartbroken. I really wanted to cry right there in the interview. But anyways, I did not say anything. But then the guy got more weird. He started giving me more difficult questions, and I realized, you know, Aastha, you don't have to listen to him bringing you down, because you don't want this. I mean, you have an offer, you can walk out anytime you want. So I just told him I don't know the answer to the question that I was solving and that I want to get out. But then he was like he shifted from my technical and he asked me if I have done anything in my 4 years of BTech. He was just not letting me go. And at that moment I was really sad. I was like, I have studied and I think I have pretty average GPA, CGPA, and if you talk about CCA, I was very active in, you know, dancing and poetry and writing. And yeah, I mentioned that and he was like, okay, you write, and can you tell me what have you written till now? And I used to write poetries back then, and I actually recited one of my poetries which I remembered at that time. And I don't know why, he just loved it. He flipped. He just seconds ago he was trying to bring me down, telling me that I have done nothing in my life and that I'm a failure. But after that he was like, okay, I think I see something in you. I think you have a perspective towards, you know, life, and I think you can put that in your career also and give us creative solutions, and something like that he said. So I do want to bring it up that whatever activities you do apart from your studies does make a difference. I'm not saying that it is the only thing. Obviously you need to be good at technical, but sometimes when there is a situation like this where the interviewer is getting a little annoyed because of whatever reason and you are getting nervous and you are not able to answer, things like these can actually save you. But anyways, I was the first, I guess, among the first people who was able to, you know, move towards the HR through that guy. I mean, the moral of the story is whatever. At the end of the day, I had 2 offers. I had offers from Infosys and WIPRO both. If you're not interested and if you're not prepared enough, or for whatever reasons the interview is going to go wrong, and things that you do on the side can actually save you. So all the students out there, I mean, it's a friendly suggestion. You can start with your curriculum, CC activities, be active towards it. Okay, the second interview experience that I want to mention is I can't for the life of me remember which company was it, but like it wasn't a startup, but it was not even like that big. The company was a medium-sized company, and I remember the first round was pretty easy for me. I had to just create a Spring Boot API, and they had given me a scenario. So I created one standard API with, you know, your service layer, your repo layer, your controller, and things like that, and I was able to get it done. So I was given some time to complete it, and I submitted it as soon as I was able to do it. Anyways, the first round was done. So second round was also very easy. It was a technical round, and I was asked some basic Java, Spring Boot, and what have I worked, my project, and all those details, and I was able to clear the second round also. But the third round, I don't know, there was something off with the interviewer again. I mean, it might sound a little weird that I'm always blaming it on the interviewer, but it's not that. I am not saying I know everything, but it does matter how your interviewer is talking to you, because the time when you're interviewing, right, it's not fun and games. Sometimes people are very nervous, and the whole environment is a little weird. Like you have to feel comfortable, and if the other person is just trying to let you down, is like bringing you down, then it can actually be torturous. The interview can get that. So anyways, so this guy was not, I mean, I don't know, maybe they had already made up their mind who they were going to choose. Maybe they were not interested in the interview, but 2 rounds had already been done. So I was moved to the third round, and the guy just wanted to bring me down. So that happens a lot. I don't know if it happens with everyone or it's mostly the women in tech, but he asked me some very basic OPS concepts, and I was answering him, but he was not happy with whatever I was saying. He said he told me that your basics are not clear. So I was able to tell him that my 3 years of experience, I have been using it, and I never faced any issues about this ever. But he was not convinced, and he kept saying you know, asking me these basic questions which I was able to answer, but he was never happy. I just did not know what to say to make him happy, and I realized that this interview is a gone cause. Whatever I do, this guy, I think he has already made up his mind. He's just here to, I don't know, pass his time, maybe whatever, entertain himself. But he said this one line which actually got weird. He said that maybe the people who have graduated right now, they know better than how much you know, even after 3 years of experience, and I don't know what you have done in your 3 years experience. So that was something that is actually very rude. I don't think any interviewer should ever say that to any interviewee, no matter how bad your interview is going, okay? And I was fairly new, because the last time I had given an interview was like 3 years back when I was in college, and this was something that had happened, and I didn't know how to respond. But in my mind I was like, Aastha, this is done. We are not answering more. Let's just end the interview. And I told him that this was not fine, and that I would like to stop the interview, and that I was not interested in the position anymore. And after that he did get offended, and things did get a little more weird. But anyways, I was able to get out of the interview, and they tried to reach me 2-3 times more, but I simply did not pick their call. They were not professional, and I didn't want it to be in contact with them. Moral of this story is, do not let anyone treat you like that, okay? It's very, very, very normal to have bad interview experience, but it's not okay that the other person is trying to bring you down. And a behavior like that, I think it's not, shouldn't be tolerated at all. Shouldn't be tolerated at all. I was fairly new. I didn't know how to react, but later when I discussed this with my other friends in the IT, they said I should have like simply left the meeting, and I shouldn't have, you know, wasted even like any of my time to try to, you know, get out of the whole thing. You should have just left it. Like there are great companies out there who know how to talk to you, who know how to take interviews, and who will actually value you. After taking 2 of your interviews, after you invested so much time, someone behaving like that for some, I don't know, God knows what reason, that's not acceptable at all. I mean, I wouldn't say that I know everything, but I had cleared 2 rounds, okay? So there was something. 3rd round mein acting like that achanak se, it's just not done. These are the 2 interview experiences I wanted to share. I was thinking I will make more such videos wherein I will update you with more interviews, and if you have any bad experiences, please share down below so we all know that it's okay to have bad interview experiences. So yeah, that's all for the video today, and happy interviewing experiences. Don't let anyone bring you down, and yeah, keep working. Bye. See you next time.